Hello, YouTube. This is the Galley La Podcast, and today we're going to be reviewing One Piece Manga Chapter 1183, Good Morn Maid. I am Akainu Fanboy, the other guy's Geboss. Please like and subscribe, leave your thoughts below, thoughts on this review, and the thoughts on the chapter itself. So, yeah, we have a great color spread with the gang. And, yeah, any thoughts on it?
No, I always like the color spreads with the straw hats, so it's good to see.
Yeah, why is Usopp on there? That's weird.
I don't know. He hasn't done anything. Is he even a character anymore?
Yeah, so getting to that, we do get to two actual characters where you get to Emu and Loki. And Emu's basically saying, hey, you're not one of my servants, you're not one of my soldiers, so, like, you know, you're of no use to me, so I'm going to attack you back. And then we just see a cutoff, basically. We don't really get to see the result of it. And then we get caught up with the children, too. Yeah. So any thoughts on, like, kind of this initial section right here?
Yeah, well, Emu is saying they couldn't be controlled just like Dozan. So I'm wondering who that's going to turn out to be. Because people have said that that could potentially be, like, the Earth God. Because I think they broke down the Japanese characters for it, and I think the Do part of the name has something to do with Earth. So so yeah, that's interesting.
Do you think it's getting too mythological, or do you think it's just fine so far?
I think it's fine so far. It could potentially Dozan could be like the previous owner of this fruit, because I think last week or last chapter we talked about the potential of, like, all the different gods being here. So yeah, but Loki's putting up an impressive showing. That being said, you know, he hasn't been negative or anything like that. So yeah, it's interesting kind of getting to this next section, though. I mean, it's kind of like really just standard, like, kids are in danger, everyone's freaked out, they're trying to save them. And we see Sanji moving in too. Yeah, my main issue is if Sanji's not going to be able to take down Zaza because it's shaped like a woman. That's my main fear.
That's a really good point, actually.
Yeah, I hope, because have we seen him fight anything that's, like, not a corporeal thing that's, like, woman based? Or
Big Mom?
Yeah. But yeah, that's my main concern with that, and I hope that this proves that he can overcome it.
For sure. Yeah, and I think when we kind of get to so that'd be kind of an interesting transition. But I mean, like I said, going back to the Big Mom thing, he did, like, clash with Big Mom. Like, you could say he didn't hurt her, maybe he blocked it, you know, but, like, I guess you could maybe make that argument, but it definitely wasn't as big of a deal.
Yeah.
You know? And then when we get to Gungo here, and she's still thinking about Brooke, and then Brooke's kind of reminiscing with the Straw Hats, where he said, you know, she should be like 77 years old, you know, and he basically kind of leads into this transition of, like, hey, yeah, she was the one that helped us escape, and there's basically, like, 3 different forms of her right now, basically, that he's seen. So definitely, like, a really interesting way to look at it. We're not sure why she has this appearance the way she does, basically, and she seems to have a special connection with Emu more than all the others too, which I kind of find interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna delve more deeply into what that pact would be like, because we're getting another flashback from Brooke, which have we ever had, like, a double flashback like this? Because it was almost...
For one character?
No, I mean, in the same arc.
Oh, yeah. So we have Doflamingo's flashback, Rosinate's flashback, Akiros' flashback, and Dressrosa, and Mr. Pink's flashback.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, senior pig. Yeah. So that's a lot of flashbacks right there.
that's true. I just wonder how in depth they're gonna go with this.
Yeah, because this one's in close proximity, so I understand why it's kind of off-putting, and you kind of want to just get to the fight that we have right in front of us. So it seems a little claustrophobic, if you will, you know?
Yeah.
It is just funny to see like more characterizations given to Brooke in this arc than Usopp, and it's not even close. So,
Bruh, I like Usopp's just getting the short end of the stick, unless we get something cool from him. I don't know.
yeah. Yeah, so kind of just jumping into this real quick though, it's just yeah, so we see like it's a little bit of like a music theme because you have the harp on the island, and then you have a high concentration of alcohol, so it's kind of makes sense a little bit like where Brooke's coming from right here, and he tends to be loved here too in the land of the instrument makers. So this kind of is like it makes sense for his type of character and things like that too. I will say she have a little bit of a resemblance to Lilith for one. And then I'm also I gotta lay this out real quick because people forget about this. There's a chance the Vinsmokes might be mentioned in this arc.
I was gonna bring that up.
This flashback. Yeah. Because Brooke has knowledge of them and everything, which hasn't been developed since then.
Yeah, and we're finally getting into it because Oda's been kind of teasing like the stuff that Brooke knows because he's the oldest character that we have on the crew. So
yeah,
just having that different kind of knowledge of what the culture was like that long ago is interesting.
Yeah, and Judge wouldn't even be alive for this. The more I was thinking about the Vinsmoke thing. So
yeah, so if it would probably be like either his father or grandfather or something like that.
Yeah, and so the warlords obviously probably weren't around at this time too.
No,
just Garp, I assume. Maybe. Like Garp as a kid.
Yeah, because this would be 70 years ago. Because Brooke's 90 right now, and in the flashback he's 20. Oh yeah, because it starts off West Blue 70 years ago. So
he's 78 years old, so he'd be a little kid at this point. He'd be 8 years old. Yeah. So this is before like all the rock stuff and everything like that too.
Yeah,
this is like an very interesting period the more you think about it.
Yeah, it's not one that we've really explored. Maybe a little bit through Harald, but that was just probably like a snippet. Yeah. So this is kind of wait, I'm trying to think for Skypiea. Now Skypiea, sorry, the Nolan flashback would be before this. Yeah, I think that was hundreds of years ago.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is a completely like new fleshed out area. We get to see the new king, Raven, and
I've seen a translation where it's like Leuven, like a combination of like Ludwig von Beethoven. So
I see.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's interesting to see how he's kind of Sanji-ish, like he's in love with Queen Candel, but like it's only for her though. He's not like a womanizer or anything. So
yeah, Brooke's kind of like that in the prison story a bit too. You know, and yeah, so when we kind of see this like rival gang pull up and everything like that too, I kind of find that interesting. The reason why I find it interesting because it looks a lot like Capone's family, you know, because they're in the West Blue and everything.
Yeah, all the gangsters are from there.
Yeah, so it's probably like related to him in some way, the family and all that stuff. So I thought that was kind of a cool, interesting callback they did to that to kind of flesh out the lore. I mean, there's so much lore you could flesh out with all the seas and One Piece and everything like that too, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was cool. Yeah, so we basically see Brooke come in, he pops these guys, takes them out, and we get a new monarch again. So we've been getting showed a lot of different monarchs recently, and so she's the new one, Kandel.
Mm-hmm.
Any thoughts?
It almost seems like Brooks stronger in the past, because like he said like, oh, I met these guys earlier today, and like the delayed slash, like I don't know how much later it is in the day, but he just cuts them in there. The delay is a lot more than it is right now, but I don't know how he can control that. But I don't know. The Brooks' design as a human is kind of interesting because I don't know, his eyes are a bit different than I would think. It's the first time we've seen his eyes.
Less eccentric.
Yeah. But I mean, I think this is a strange place to have another flashback, because I think it was around this time last year that we had the Rocks flashback, and then not too much has happened in the story, I feel, to warrant another one. But I mean, if it's gonna be only a couple chapters, that's fine, but I don't know, just for me, I don't know if this is just a personal thing or not, but I feel like Oda's like, okay, I need to get this part of the, like, I want to tell the story and I don't know where else to tell it, so I'm just gonna put it here. And that's where I feel like it's almost like not rushing. Like I don't know if it's rushing or if it's like
trying to throw in as much as you can against the wall, basically.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah. And I wonder what total significance this is going to be for this, because if it's good enough to have a flag, like we were talking before the recording, like Zoro's like lineage was only an SBS. Like some of Kid's important like characterization was only an SBS, but this has to be significant enough that it warrants a direct telling in the story. So
agreed.
So I'm wondering if this is going to be directly with Emu, or if it's going to be dealing with more of the Gods Knights and the Covenants. But we got some of that stuff with Herald, which is again why it's strange that we're getting it so close to the Herald flashback.
For sure.
But yeah, that's just kind of my takeaway from this. It's good that we're getting more Brooks stuff, because I feel like he's been kind of one of the less developed characters amongst the Straw Hats. So but yeah, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Brooks... Okay, I mean, he has plenty of screen time, but maybe the less developed. I think I would agree with you on that. Yeah, I think it's a little much to have a completely... Like, I'm interested in this era, don't get me wrong. But I'm also, like, a little fatigued from flashbacks right now. So, especially because the last one was just so long. You know?
It was like 6 months.
Yeah, so doing this again is a little rough. Especially, we have, like, a lot... And then also kind of doing the revamp on bringing back all the Gods Knights again to fight them again. And then we're doing another flashback again. I think it's really kind of breaking the flow right now a little bit. Like, again, maybe it's the week-to-week thing, you know, but that's kind of where I'm at with it, you know?
It feels like...
I think it's really unfortunate for Usopp, too. Sorry, go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Usopp needs to be something. Do something, but yeah, I feel like he like I'm getting a feel of like deja vu. It's like, oh, it's the Gods Knights dealing with this again, and the flashback, it's like what we experienced last year again.
Right.
So but yeah, I wonder if this is going to confirm the theory about people have been theorizing that Brooks somehow related to Aokiji. I wonder if they're going to bring that up. So
that's an interesting thought. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, because they kind of have the same build, same kind of hairstyle.
Yeah.
But yeah,
he does sing.
Oh yeah, from the film Z.
Yep. Yeah. And he's a drinker too.
Yeah. The other thing is I don't know if this was in. I read the original. I read the fan scans first, but I don't remember them saying that Esperia was a country that no longer exists. So I wonder how that's going to play out. And like you said, like the Vinsmokes, people have pointed out that Brooke has history with them, so they're going to be brought up again.
Yeah,
probably.
Vinsmokes, yes, Vinsmokes sailboats, bro. Yeah, I do. Because I mean, yeah, the Vinsmokes were around for like 400 years, so by now they would probably have a significant force already. You know. Yeah. So I'm curious to see what happens. So yeah, but I mean, those are kind of my general thoughts. Not too much. I am curious for this. Like I said, I am genuinely curious about where this flashback could go. Good world building and all the rest. But aside from that, I really hope it's like under 3 chapters. To be honest.
Yeah,
I can't do like another 5-month thing.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's like a month or 2, I feel like that would be enough, because like we're in the middle of all of this action. Like the kids are getting kidnapped again, and
Yeah.
Loki's fighting Emu.
Yeah.
So
It's I don't know. Like I said, I really wish he didn't do the whole revamp with the God's Knights coming back again. I don't know. It's just not my thing. So
yeah.
But yeah, anyways, those are my thoughts. Any closing thoughts for you?
Again, like you said, I'm curious to see where this is going to warrant a full flashback in the story proper.
For sure. All right, guys. Well, please like and subscribe. Leave your thoughts below on the chapter, thoughts on the review. The question, I guess, is like, do you think this is too much for another flashback? So we'll see you guys soon. Peace.
See ya.